Okay, so as most of you who've watched my channel long enough know, I have a tendency to forget to turn the camera on periodically when I'm doing projects. This week we're doing a couple different things. Anybody knows who's watched the channel long enough, you know that we're getting some ducks and chickens soon. Ducks are coming first for some reason. We've ordered them in, and they should be here within the next week or so. We'll do a video on that as well. But I'm making a brooder box today. So I've already started. I'll go ahead and I'll show you what I've gotten so far, and then I'll go from there. Okay, so all I'm doing, I'm going to do a 3x3 by a 2 foot high, so 3 foot long, 3 foot wide, 2 foot high brooder box. I'm going to have big enough for the chickens and the ducks, and to be reusable. I'm going to make it to where we can carry it and to where it'll be fairly sturdy. But anyhow, I'll go ahead and I'll set up the camera, and everybody can see periodically some updates on where I'm at with it. All right. Okay, so there's the base. Now, of course, I've made it, like I said, 3 foot by 3 foot. It's a 3 foot squared base. The two of the boards are 36 inches, and 2 of the boards are 29 inches to make up the difference. And I actually cut it down. It's maybe 28 and 5/8 inches on the 2 inside boards. I'm getting ready now. I'm going to clean it off here, and to make it easy for us to clean, I'm going to put some tile adhesive down, and we had some spare cheap tiles. I'm just going to put a couple of tiles in here. It should just take 9 tiles. Then I'm going to build the walls and the lid, and should be pretty much done at that point. So I'll update it here in just a few. Okay, so here's the finished bottom piece. Start on the sides, and then we'll put on the rest of it. So anyhow, it's coming together pretty good. Not the most perfect, but it'll do for the chicks and ducks. Okay, so here's the frame. I haven't put the top together yet. I'll get to that here shortly. Now I'm going to finish cutting the sides out of these pieces of plywood that I had left over. And we'll update it here shortly. Alright, so my wife made it back from the store. It is pouring down rain again. I had to move all of our equipment back into the garage, which pretty much took up all my space for me to do anything in here. The chicken coop is, or the, not chicken coop, but the brooder box is pretty much done. I've got, sorry for moving the camera so quick, I've got this mesh screen here. I'm not sure, but it should work. I'm gonna build the top with that mesh screen, and the floor, of course, it's all pretty much done. I've just got to put the lid together, and then I'm going to drill some holes on the side, on each of the sides, to run some thick rope, which I've got right there. Run some thick rope through it so that we can lift it and carry it around. I'll probably move it with the mule, because my wife, she's injured her arm. I don't think she's going to be able to help me lift it. And I build things in overkill, I guess, typically. So, but there's the floor. It's done. I don't know how well you can see it.
The lighting in the garage is pretty bad when it gets overcast. So I'm going to be using some 1x2s, I guess you could call them. They're really one. They're like 3/4 by 1.5, 1 3/4, something like that. I'm going to use these for the top area to put the mesh screen in right here. Then I'm going to come from the front corners, flush with the front end, where I can latch it. I'm going to come back enough to have a 24-inch opening so that we can get in to clean it all out. And then on this back side, we're just going to close off past probably this mark. Actually, it's this mark. We're going to have the hinging here, so it'll kind of give you an idea. It'll look sort of like that, and then it'll, you know, this piece will of course be hinged, and it'll lift the lid up for us to get in and clean the thing out. So I'll go ahead and upload this, and once we get the chicks in, of course, then I'll have everything else done. And yeah, anyhow, so if anybody has any better ideas for a brooder box, I mean, this is really just a 3x3. It's about 29 inches high box. I just threw it together with some scrap wood that we had around here. I actually bought some 2x4s, had to cut them down to size, but that's pretty much, we're trying to repurpose everything we already have here. But if you have any other ideas, you know, you let us know what we might want to look for in what we're doing here to make sure we don't have issues. Definitely let us know. Leave a comment down below. So anyhow, we'll see you on the next video.